Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio Mod Spotlight. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me. And today we are covering the Gizmos Car Keys Improved mod. And this is basically a kind of updated rework of the original Gizmos Car Keys mod by AI Gizmo. This one is by PyC. But what this allows you to do is it's a very nice, I would consider quality of life mod. It lets you basically find any cars you have lost on your map. Which, if you're like me, you will not you lose your car all constantly. If you've seen me play a game of Factorio at all, I constantly leave my car somewhere and can't find it. I'm sure a lot of you maybe do the same thing. It's pretty easy to do. So this allows you to kind of just call the car over to you. And not have to go searching for it or make a new one. I can't count the number of times I've just had to make a new car and then realize I had like 5 cars. So how does this work? Once you unlock automobilism research, which we have, we can obviously make cars. You then get the option to make keys. So you make a key and you use it on a vehicle to make it yours. And then you use it again on the vehicle to lock or unlock it. And then you can use it on the ground to summon the linked vehicle to that position. So I've not used it yet. So you can see it now matches my color, so it now marks it as mine. Put some fuel in there, or not. There we go. All right, this. So yeah, I'm in my Factorio playthrough just because I want to show it in a base and stuff. So we've done this. Now I can get in it, or you can hit it again, and your car is now locked. So I can't get it. I can't even get in it. Obviously, the car's locked. I can't get in. And this is actually really nice for multiplayer because if you don't want someone, running off stealing your car, and you've made the car yours, you can just go ahead and lock it, and no one, including yourself, can use it, which is kind of cool. If you don't want, someone going off and using your car, maybe you want them to use their own. So you just click it again to unlock it, and then you go. You're set. You're good to go. So. I'm just going to run a little ways away in the base here and show you. Let's just pretend that I'd driven over from the west here and left the car there and then done other stuff and didn't really remember where the heck it was. I couldn't find it. And I was on this side of the base, and maybe I just wanted to drive out northeast here or something. So I'm over here, and if we just click the ground, it'll teleport the car over to me. Now, initially I was like, teleporting a car, is this kind of cheaty, overpowered? I mean, technically it's cheating. Personally, I don't consider it an issue whatsoever, because I mean, really, it's not like you're really gaining a lot aside from just some time, running around your base trying to find a whole nother car, making a new car when you already have one somewhere you can't find. It doesn't really. It's just like an inconvenience. This isn't overpowered in my opinion. And it's not like giving you a free car. It's just taking the one you already had and not making you run for a minute across your entire base trying to find it. So there you go. You can bring it here, then drive it as normal. A few other notes with the mod. This should work with modded vehicles. So far, supported mods are auto drive, cargo ships, Uncle Shred's unmineable vehicles, Vehicle Wagon 2, pretty much any modded vehicles this should work with. This also works with multiple surfaces. So this allows you to basically teleport yourself and the vehicle to different surfaces as well if you're playing with a mod that adds different surfaces. So that's pretty cool. And then it also supports vehicle grids and everything else a vehicle might contain. So, if I had a vehicle, I have grids here and I had stuff in this, it'll still teleport that. It'll still work perfectly fine. As you can see here, it'll teleport it to me. Now, another note is, by default, this will only really work if you click in your reach distance. So if I do it out here, it doesn't work. Because otherwise, it's a little OP. Maybe if you're using long reach, that could be a problem. Because actually, what it seems you can do is you can actually teleport yourself in the car, as you can see here. So if we find right here, I just teleported. I can keep teleporting. So if you had long reach and we're doing this, you could basically just have it act as a teleporter and teleport yourself across the map if you chose to. So just a note there. But in vanilla, not. I mean, it may be useful. It's really not that much faster than you could run with an exoskeleton. And yeah, so really nice. Let's just take a quick look really quickly in the settings. in the startup. So enable long reach, which we don't have that. Use icons from Gizmo car keys if we want to do that. Write debug messages to log file maybe would be helpful if we're having potential problems. And then in the per player section, there's quite a few more settings show debug messages in game. So yeah, basically probably won't need this. Unless you're debugging the mod, teleport to other surfaces, as you can see here. If you're in a vehicle owned by somebody else, the owner may summon the vehicle and everything inside just about anywhere, anytime. Usually you'll be summoned along with the vehicle. However, if this option is not active, you'll be ejected from the vehicle before it is moved to another surface like Factorio. Show info about destroyed stolen vehicles on the ground. So basically if this is activated, which it is by default, a message will be left for you on the spot where your vehicle was just before somebody stole or destroyed it. The message will be visible only to you. So, you can track down any carjackers if you're playing a multiplayer or something. Duration of these messages straightforward, and then color of the messages very straightforward as well. So there you go, guys. That's the mod. I think it's really great. I constantly lose my vehicles. Obviously, it works for tanks and stuff too. It's not just cars, modded vehicles too, like I said. And yeah, I don't think it doesn't work for trains. Obviously, you can't teleport a train off a train track. So, makes sense that wouldn't really work. But yeah, this is a super long craft in the mod. We're not going to do that. But it's just normal vehicles. So anyway, there you go, guys. Cool mod. Link in the description to the mod portal where you can check it out if you're interested. If you have any questions or thoughts, or I forgot something, leave it in the comments below. But the mod portal page should cover pretty much everything you would want to know. It's quite detailed. Lots of screenshots and stuff too. So anyway, guys, take care. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all. Bye-bye.